Hey, what's up my friends? Nick here and welcome to this video. This is a very special video. I want to show you exactly and share with you the story on how I got this check from VaynerMedia. See if you can, is that focusing? There it is. So I got this check from VaynerMedia. Now obviously the amount is only $400, not a huge amount, but it's more so who the check was from, the name right here. Okay, so VaynerMedia. And if you don't know who VaynerMedia is all about, it was actually founded by a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk, who has honestly been somewhat of a mentor to me, even an idol. And to get a check from him it's an amazing experience. And this is really just a stepping stone, and it's just showing me what truly is possible. And so why I'm making this video is I actually have kind of an announcement here, and it's just things have been really exciting. So let me just kind of give you a little background story, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know, how did I get this, what it's all about. And I share a lot about this type of stuff more on my Instagram account. So if you're seeing this anywhere besides Instagram, head on over there. My name is Nick over there at Nick. So let me talk about this a little bit and explain how I even got in contact with these guys, how, you know, all this came about, and why they paid me. Okay, so this all stemmed from Instagram, and this video is going to be pretty much all about Instagram and the importance of Instagram and how you can actually utilize Instagram to do some of this type of stuff yourself if that is something that you want. Okay, so like I said, this all started with Instagram, and it all started probably about last summer when I went and started traveling, and I started taking a lot of cool pictures, a lot of videos, and I had done those type of things in the past, but I really started kind of elevating my game, so to speak, when I was really having awesome stuff to take pictures and videos and stuff about. Okay, and then once I started doing all that kind of stuff, people kept telling me like how good my stuff was and how I should really turn this into a profession. And it really just, that thought just kept on percolating in my mind. And so then I did really start elevating my game even further. I purchased a nice new camera. I learned editing. I learned a lot of different things with photos and videos, and it's just something I'm very passionate about. And it was really just more of a hobbyist type of thing before, but since I was, you know, getting all this great feedback, I was like, you're right, maybe I should do that. And then I started just getting a lot of different opportunities here and there. I started connecting with a lot of different people. I went and shot a music festival, which was an amazing experience. I've gotten connected with some really big local fitness brands out here, and just everything's just, you know, constantly moving, and things are moving in the right direction. And then ironically enough, I got contacted just literally out of nowhere from VaynerMedia. I got an email from them, and it said so-and-so at VaynerMedia. And at first I was like, this isn't real. Like, this is one of those things where you're like, no, this is like too big of a deal to actually be real. And to just get a cold email from them, I was like, no, this has to be some type of scam or something. But I read more into it, and like I was like, okay, this is really legit. Okay, so what it ultimately came down to is that they offered, or they wanted to work on a campaign with me with one of their clients, which was Johnny Walker, Scotch whiskey brand. Okay, and I've heard it, you know, I've had Scotch whiskey, I've had Johnny Walker. I mean, I'm not a huge Scotch drinker, but I saw the opportunity, and basically what they said is that, you know, if you will make a certain amount of posts on your Instagram, then we will compensate you $400 for it, and we'll send you a bottle of Johnny Walker. So, you know, obviously the money isn't, you know, an ornament, but I just saw the opportunity, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna work with VaynerMedia, obviously. So I did that, and turns out that Johnny Walker, after, you know, I said yes and they wanted me on, they shot us an email shortly after that and said Johnny Walker decided to pursue other avenues, and they didn't want to do it anymore. So I was like, oh, dang, that kind of sucks. But then they also told me as well, they're like, we're still gonna pay you. I don't really understand why. I never posted one thing about them, but that was the thing. That was, you know, they said that. And so I invoiced them, and that was like 2 months ago, and I still didn't think they were gonna pay me, but, you know, just the other day I got this check. So ultimately I really didn't do anything on the Johnny Walker campaign. I worked another campaign with actually NASCAR. They gave us free tickets in exchange for a couple posts on my Instagram. And again, you can check that kind of stuff out over at Nick on Instagram. But again, this, like, the thing I'm really trying to impress upon you here is that this is really a stepping stone. It really just showed me the possibility with Instagram, because one of the biggest things that you can do to monetize your Instagram account is become a brand partner of specific brands, because it's what's called influencer marketing, and brands are spending billions and billions of dollars on this type of marketing right now, because basically what they're doing is they're saying, hey, here's our product, we're going to send it to you, or some form, you know, obviously it depends on what the product is. You know, in this case, Johnny Walker was going to send me a bottle of whiskey, and they say, hey, we want you to make a certain amount of posts on your Instagram and we'll pay you for that. So that's literally how it can work. I mean, I've seen this other energy drink out there all the time from all these other influencers that they post a video, and it even says on there now, paid partnership with, you know, so-and-so brand. And they're just getting a ton of exposure instead of paying for like Facebook ads or billboard ads or YouTube ads or anything like that. They're getting like basically stamped approval of these influencers telling their audience how you should go check out this company. Okay, and again, I strongly believe that this is the wave of the future. Influencer marketing is the wave of the future. And so if you want to make money with your Instagram, or you just want to build a solid Instagram and have these type of opportunities come to you and just have people take you more legitly, is that a word, legitly? I strongly recommend that you start building up your Instagram as well. And this really started making a lot of sense to me, because people constantly are coming to me asking me like, oh, how did you build up your Instagram? We love your Instagram. Like, how do you get so many followers, engagement? How do you get all this type of stuff? And honestly, I've been working on this stuff for years now. It's been a lot of ups and downs. I started out not very good and a lot of different things. But the more and more people keep asking me about this stuff and telling me how great my content is and how did you build up your profile and get all this like engagement, it really started making me think, and I was like, I could probably help some other people. And that's what's really been exciting, because I've actually started to help some of my friends, and now I actually have some paying clients as well, where I'm just helping them essentially grow their Instagram and make it look a lot better. Because the reality of things is people take you a lot more seriously when you have a solid Instagram account, especially, you know, if on both sides of things, if you have the good content as well as you have the good engagement, you have the good growth, you have the good audience, and when you have those two things combined, people just take you more seriously. And I think there's the validity to that. Okay, I think it's just a, you know, like an extension of yourself. It's a resume. It's your online mobile resume now. Now, I think there is bad things associated with Instagram if you don't have balance with it and you just are addicted to it. Literally, people are addicted to social media these days, and that's not a good thing. But if you use it correctly, then there's so much power in it. And so since I was doing so good with this, I decided to help a few of my friends, and we've been getting really good results with them. One of my buddies, he went up about 2,000 followers in nearly just about a month. One of my other friends did roughly around the same. Their engagement is going up. One of my friends' story views basically doubled. My stories, they went from like right around like 2, 3, 4, more like 3, 4, 500 views. And then yesterday I had a story that got 1,200 views. And then I recently started helping a lady that she has a fitness brand, so we're working on growing hers. There's another lady that I'm meeting with today. She has a makeup brand that we're working on growing hers. So there's a lot of growth strategies, and I feel like at this point I've really just perfected it, and I've gotten connected with a lot of other people that are in Instagram, or not in Instagram, but they're in the, you know, growth area. They know Instagram really well, and they know how to grow it and increase engagement and all that kind of stuff. So I've gotten connected with those people. I have a lot of great resources, and just all this combined, I've really just turned it into a business, and so I can help so much more people with their Instagram, because I know how important it is. Whether you're just trying to build a solid profile so that people take you more serious, or you're looking to get brand partnerships, or you're just looking for like to get like free amenities, like if you want to go travel and you want to reach out to companies and say, hey, I'm traveling, will you pay for our hotel stay because we'll shout you out, or stuff like that. So there's just so much power in it, and you can use it in a myriad of different ways. And so that's why I really wanted to get this video out and show you. Obviously, like I said, this is a monumental day for me to get a check from there, but it really just shows me what's possible and how other people can do the same thing, because there's so many quote unquote influencers out there, and it's not like, I'm not gonna say it's easy to become, like, do all this type of stuff. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, but if you want to have this type of profile where you can have these options, it's pretty cool. And if you just follow the process, then it really is possible. Okay, not to say it's going to happen overnight, but it definitely can happen. Okay, so that's really what I want to get out here. Hopefully you guys kind of understand Instagram a little bit more and the power within it. And again, if you guys are interested in this type of stuff, I haven't fully launched this yet. We're still looking to bring on a few more people, increase the amount of testimonials that we have, and just really show how legit this is. And we're working on a few other little kind of ninja strategies that can really make things pop off. So yeah, the biggest thing is that I wanted to celebrate my successes, because I think it's very important to always celebrate your success. You know, raise the standard, reach the standard, then reward the standard, reward the reaching of the standard, then raise the standard again. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to celebrate my success, but also show you guys what is possible and show you the importance of Instagram and how it can really benefit you no matter what you're trying to do. Because the reality is, everyone is on their phones nowadays. They're all looking at Instagram, and when you can have the attention of a lot of people, you know, you can do a lot of powerful things with it. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, guys. I do appreciate your time. Yeah, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you are interested in this type of stuff, if you're interested in growing your account, put that down in the comments, or just shoot me a DM or whatever it is. Okay, guys, but thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next video.
Against the world, we're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. I just myself.